I'm trying to get the camera angle right. I can't see what the camera sees. I'm gonna have to pull it up on the live stream. Oh, there you are. Oh, cheers, gentlemen.
Got him on A-Main?
Sunday Night Nitro.
Was it a Matrix shit?
I'm just watching the race from earlier today.
35? I thought you'd lose, man. I run like 35 usually. 30's pretty fast. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Excuse me. What's up? Trying to get situated real quick. Just checking the audio and stuff, you know. Just watching Wookie's video, man. That is a badass intro video, man. And the race and everything, that was great coverage. Just getting my cars cleaned up. This was the Mugen K2X. This was the one with the white body.
On YouTube, just checking out a little TexasHill country. If God permits and it's not raining tomorrow, there's some clouds. We'll go run at the bank parking lot, getting everything ready to go, getting my batteries charged up over there. I think we're going to take this out, and she's all cleaned up, ready to go. Filters cleaned and re-oiled. Work on the 2-speed a little bit. And
yeah, this is the other K2X. This is the Rex Legend K2X. Oh man, it's dirty. I can smell it too.
I don't know, she had a lot of power.
I need to clean this thing up.
And a lot of mid.
This is the one with the orange body.
But we'll see.
Throttle was sticking a little bit. I'm gonna have to look at that.
It up just a little bit, and we replaced the spur gears. Other spur gears were good, but they were looking a little bit chewed up, so I adjusted the mesh.
So I got some ribs that I need to barbecue. I got to get the fire going soon.
So we'll run that again. see if we can stomp Texas if she makes it out there. And then I don't know what else I'm going to take. I did a lot of work on this morning, actually. I sprayed.
Wookie trying his head to talking smack. He couldn't do it.
Getting a lot of spiders, and they're making webs underneath the cars and pretty much everywhere. So I took everything down and vacuumed everywhere. Vacuumed underneath everything, behind everything.
Yeah, so I got a half a rack of ribs I gotta cook.
Vacuumed off the top, clean the tops here, and then hit it with silicone spray to liven it up a little bit. And
oh man, my stomach's hungry too.
The dirt doesn't stick. But I try to keep it as clean as possible up here. This cobweb, I can clean it and then they'll be back within a couple of days.
I got the same problem. He's talking about spiders and everything, cobwebs.
Spider web. So hopefully that'll
all in his cars and everything. That's what happens to me every single day.
That's why you see all the cars all the covers are off of them right here, because I was cleaning everything. And once you clean not just that, you gotta clean the cars because they get little spider webs, cobwebs around the A-arms and underneath and stuff. So did all that, but it gave me an opportunity to uncover everything and just look at my little collection again. I think I've got 13 1/8 scale vehicles. Got the losis, got the truggings, got the on-road cars, got the buggies, and then that's number 14, the baja. And by the way, last weekend when I ran the baja, the weekend before, I don't remember when it was, I was going to run the Techno trugging in 1848.3. But it was just too muddy, so that's clean. Everything is clean and fresh. Typically, after a run, I'll bring it back and I'll meticulously clean it and put it back on the shelf. So I went over all these as well. Here's my LST. Here's the original body for it here. Still in great condition, except windows are cut out on it. I like this body though, so this is clean. My muggy, obviously, the body on the muggy.
Trying to get this thing cleaned up.
Never even been run. So no cracks, no scratches, nothing like that. And I have another body here that I use when I run it. Just a couple of times that I have run it. But this is probably about 95% mint. Here's how to go from $300 a month on AC.
I'll go through a fine detail eventually,
System that can drop a room's temperature by up to 17 degrees in just 90 seconds. But power companies don't want you to find out. It's smaller than a toaster, cools any room instantly, and uses almost no electricity. I spent over 15 years engineering coolant.
This muggy is here. That original engine, it's only got maybe, I don't know,
cheers.
3 or 4 tanks on it. It's not even built in. But
Happy Nitro Sunday, guys.
An example of a pretty close to mint muggy as you can get. All original electronics in it. Original pipe, engine, tank, everything. You can look at the screws, the chassis.
I used to have that engine.
There's just
The
nothing wrong with
427.
it. It's a badass muggy. So kind of a shelf clean. I've run it a few times. Even the tires are still good. I need to WD-40 them. WD-40 will make the rubber last longer. And then my LST XXL. Is it XL or XXL? I don't remember. But it's in pristine shape as well. So anyway, give me an opportunity to see everything in one place.
Yeah. Need to go get the fire started. Y'all want to go and get the fire started with me? I remember what I did with it. Now I got my grill right there. Let me pick up my grill. I'll go put it over there. Oh man, foot hurts. Oh God, I hate it. Broke my foot. Jeez. Oh, I broke my foot this past November. Hold on, man. Let me go get the fire barbecue pit. Hope you guys can see okay. Can't see shit, it's so bright, man. Hold on, let me get the fire. Hold on, you guys, I gotta start the fire. I can't see what you see. You'll have to forgive me. Give me a minute till I can get inside and say hi to everybody. Foot hurts. I'm trying to get a good shot for you guys so you can see what's going on. I don't know why my phone keeps turning like that. Hold on, let me go wash my hands real quick. Give me a second. Man, the grill smells good. Oh man, it smells like barbecue sauce or something. Oh my god, my foot hurts. Oh, I don't know how long I haven't did this last. Foot's hurting today. Sorry guys. Let me get inside. See what you guys are saying. Like a pirate or something, man. RPM Nitro, what's up, Bubba? Good to see you, man. What's that say? Henriksen, hold on, man. Let me pull up my live stream so I can see what everybody's saying. Oh yeah, Henriksen, what's up, man? Good to see you. Oh, why is it up? Trying to get a better view. It looks like it's blurry. Hope y'all had a good Sunday. Savage Sunday. Got to run Nitro Sunday. I got to run both of these cars here. Oh, I forgot to get the tripod from the back of the truck. Yeah, so I got to run both of these cars with Woogie today. And so I just started cleaning them up and stuff. I just take a little shop towel with, like some cheapo Windex or whatever from Dollar General, dollar store. Only costs $1, you know what I'm saying? And I spray it on there and takes it all off. And then the bodies, I'll use I don't have it here. I'll use a degreaser. I have a big old bottle of 1 gallon orange degreaser that I use over there. And it's in a spray like foam thing or whatever. And so anyway, that works really well. And I spray the bodies down afterwards. Let me show you. So this is the degreaser that I use, and it only costs $1 at the dollar store. This whole gallon thing is only $1. And so anyway, here's the bodies. You can get those. I'm just letting those drip dry, so to speak, you know. And I just sprayed those down. So I just got these things cleaned up, and I just painted them. They're still looking pretty good, not too worn, not too bad at all. I just put a fresh coat of paint, and you can see all that black on there, how quickly it adheres, and then all the new cracks and stuff in the body. So I'm gonna have to reinforce this body significantly. Nope. I even got a hole right there so you can see through. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix that. No big deal. Little stuff, you know. So after the run, you know, you gotta assess the damages and figure out what you gotta fix, and this and that is just part of it. But all in all, it was a pretty good run, despite the fact that there was a few unfortunate accidents and this and that or whatever. But all in all, it was a good time, man. I had so much fun. I'm looking forward to the next time we get out there. Oh, the red? What color is that? The red one? Oh, yeah. The red one? Hey, TexasHill. What's up, brother? Yeah, the red one, this is OS Max 15 RX. It's a little different than like the CVRs or whatever, because it has like a big block like mount and like connecting rod and everything. And so the internals are kind of like a big block or whatever, but it's still a small block. No, the red body to your left. What color? Oh, this one. Oh, you didn't see that. Oh, wow. Yeah, dude, this is the new one I just painted. This was the Porsche body. This is what color is this? This is what do you call it? That translucent pink, I think it's called. Let me show you. I did a live stream yesterday and I talked about it. Or maybe I made a video and I never posted it. But anyway, so this is the translucent pink, and it took like 3 coats, and it looks really good in the sun. Yeah, you can kind of see the pink in it there. But in person, this thing is just phenomenal. It's just so deep, the colors, you know, like it looks like a candy apple, like red or whatever, but it's really like a purple. In any event, it's a translucent color. It's the PS40. And so what I had to do was this damn thing. No, I didn't back it with white. I had to, so I experimented, and I backed it with white, and then I backed it with black, and then I backed it with this light gunmetal. And the gunmetal had the silver fleck in it, the light gunmetal. And the light gunmetal is what had the best luster and appearance. And so I backed it with the silver. And I put 3 coats of the translucent pink first, and then I put 3 coats of the silver, and then I put 2 coats of white to back that up, so that it would like, you know, luminesce, so to speak. Because even though there was 3 coats of the translucent pink and then 3 coats of silver, you could still see through the body. Like when you held it up to the sun or whatever, you could still see through it, no problem, you know. And so any event, I sprayed it with the white to back that up, you know. It's just a flat white Rust-Oleum, and that's what helped it pop. But out in the sun, man, it makes a huge difference. So this would be the new body going on the TC3. That's the OS 15 CVR TC3. And so I still have to pull off the masking and paint all that black and put on the decals. Oh, you like the color? Thank you, brother. Yeah, so this was just an experiment because I accidentally messed up on this body. And I mounted the body like 8 millimeters too far backwards. And so the little wheel wells aren't going to line up. The wheels are actually like 8 millimeters further back. And so I just decided to experiment with it at the last second. And I looked at my paint collection and I said, well, I want to try that one there. And so, you know, I went on Google AI and I said, well, how do I use that paint? You know, and they said, well, you can back it up with this or blah, blah, blah. And so I experimented and I cut off the back piece there. And what body is that? This is the Porsche 911 GT1 from 1998. I believe it is, 1999. Really nice body, beautiful body, man. This is my favorite body. Oh, very nice. Thank you, brother. So all of these the other like pan cars that I have, these over here, they're supposed to be a similar body style, like a 962 or whatever. And this is the 911 GT1. So it's a little bit different, but it's still in the Porsche family, you know. And I can't wait to finish it up, you know, pull that masking off and spray paint the rest of it all black and then cut out the wheels and all the rest of it, you know. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Grizzly, I see you. You're a good man, brother. What time should I be there for the ribs? Yes, sir. I know it, man. I'm just checking on the fire. I gotta see it. I can see it out there. You can't see it right now, but I can see it. It's in the driveway. It's still going, thank God. Okay. So, give me about it's gonna take at least a couple hours, bro. You can show up anytime you want. I got plenty of beer, man. My old lady, boy, I tell you what, if she finds out you show up, she's gonna put you to work. She's gonna be like, "Oh, we gotta paint the house. You can come over here." Oh, shit. Yeah, she got me painting the house and doing all kinds of stuff, boy. I tell you what. So anyway, I had to go out with Woogie today and just ignore her. Anyway, it's Sunday. Might have to put it in the smoker because it might take me 24 hours to get to you. Ah, hell yeah. Yeah, I wish I had a smoker, Bubba. Yeah, I love smoked meats, man. Oh, I wish I had a smoker so bad. I wanted to make one, but I just haven't got around to it yet. You know? Like everything else in my life, I haven't got around to it. I never got around to it. Maybe someday. Why is my phone all crooked? Alright guys, I'm sorry. I'm using my old phone, so I don't know how it's gonna come out, you know? Because my new phone was dead. Sorry. Yeah, so TexasHill, you were talking about how you would use the what do you call it? The drywall tape with the silicone. I need to do that right here, and I've got some clear Lexan. I can put on like another sheet because I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a hole in the body. I busted a hole, so I gotta fix it essentially, and so I'm thinking I can just put another little piece of Lexan, and then you know, shoe glue it or whatever, you know, tape it all, silicone it all, and with the fiberglass tape, and then respray it or whatever. You would never know, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I need to do that with these bodies because these are really old and you can't replace them, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. And I was at Home Depot today and I forgot to get that what's it called? That fiberglass tape. You would think I'd have some. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the windshield decals and stuff, and I'm just gonna put them on the body, and I'm gonna save the rest of the decals for another vehicle, you know. And I'm just gonna leave like, make it look like it's kind of a street car, you know what I'm saying? Just put the window decals in there, maybe put a smoke in there, or maybe paint this black, and then all the rest of the masking stuff will be black, so it'll look like it's got, I don't know, man. I really like the way the color came out. You know, I've never seen like an RC car this color, except when I went on Amazon. I went on Google AI, and I asked it show me Lexan bodies painted with this color, and there was one vehicle that had shown up, and it was on Amazon from a guy, and he said he was a professional. And He had a beautiful car. It looked just like this, but it was a different body. It was an Audi. And anyway, I was trying to figure out how he did it. And on the inside, it looked like it was black. And so I did a test. And when I did it in black, the color came out like brown. And so that told me immediately that wasn't the right thing. And then on Google AI, it said, well, you can use silver or white to back it. So I had the gunmetal, the light gunmetal, and I had that metal fleck in there. And so then when I sprayed that, it made all the difference. And when I did a test sample, and I only sprayed one layer of this, and then the gunmetal, it really made it pop. Like it was, you could see through it a lot more. You could see the gunmetal through this a lot more with just one layer, versus like what I did, where I put a whole bunch of layers, and it made the paint look real deep. You know. So I'm thinking maybe next time I'm just gonna try like one layer of the translucent, and then you know, put the gunmetal behind it, the light gunmetal, because it's got the metal fleck in there. Anyway, I'm still happy with the way it came out. The reason I decided to experiment with it was because I drilled the body holes wrong. So the tires are gonna be like back here or whatever, like 8 millimeters further back than they should. And so it's kind of cab forward, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, I'm going to make it work. Did y'all get to catch that live stream I did this morning with Woogie Nitro? We were racing this morning, man. That was some good stuff, boy. I tell you what. Yeah, there it is. He's got it there on the. He just posted a video of it this morning or this afternoon. I was driving real aggressive. He's in my orange car.
Uh-oh, your tire came off.
I think we crashed right there. My tire came off.
Did you hit the wall again?
Right, man. The fire's going good. All right, that's a white car. That one right there.
When I get home, I'm going to take that whole thing apart.
Yeah, TexasHill, you got to come out there, bro.
Oh, I think I heard it shift.
Yeah, it shifted right there, man. Dude, TexasHill, you got to come out there, bro. We were just talking about that earlier. We're like, dude, we need another person,
Yeah, I hit something.
See right there? I was driving real aggressively, and like I came on the inside, and I basically came from behind, and I pushed him out of the way. Yeah, you could hear like the cars collide right there.
Oh, I think I heard it shift.
Yeah,
I hit something.
yeah, this is some good footage, man. Ooh. Did y'all get to watch that earlier? Man, that was good. Hold on, let me get my phone. so I can see what everybody's saying, man. I gotta keep up with their chat. Fire's going good, man. Yeah, Woogie was having problems. Couldn't get his car to shift into second gear. It was blowing glow plugs. I love watching it from a different point of view, as opposed to like my point of view. You know what I'm saying? From my camera, yeah, but from somebody else's camera. Yeah, I got a couple GoPros. I'm thinking next time I'll set them up around there. One on this side back here and one over here or something, so we can see all three sides of the track.
I'm not going full.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be sick.
Oh, it's not like you hit the same speed. Nah, you would have seen it, not just heard it.
Oh, that was why I crashed into the pole.
I tried to go around it the other way.
Any problem with the drive belt? No, I haven't had any problems with the drive belt, man, thank God. There was a couple of little pebbles that got stuck in there, and it inhibited from moving forward for a second, and I had to go to it and like roll it backwards, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, give it the beans or whatever, and it got out of there, you know what I'm saying? But that was just one time, you know. Hold on, I gotta get my glasses because I can't see shit.
Download now.
There is a lot about the job that isn't actually that fun that I have now automated away almost entirely. One of them is Sentry. This is kind of a different type of automation where it's going to go through on whatever schedule, whatever cadence, and it picks off one of the top Sentry issues. So what this type of automation does is it allows.
Come on, man. We don't pay the fucking busing. That sucks.
Damn it, where's my second gear?
Hold on, man. I gotta go put the food on the fire and shit. And I gotta get my glasses from the truck. Forgot my glasses. Hold on, man. I gotta get the. Give me a second. I gotta get the barbecue going. I left the ribs over there. Alright, I got it. Put the ribs on the fire. Oh my god, my foot hurts. Sorry, man. Give me a second. Fucking dying over here, dude. Oh my god, my foot hurts. Sorry, man. Oh my god, my foot hurts. Fucking hobbling around like an old man. That sucks. Ah, my foot hurts. God. God. Alright, well, here's what we got for dinner. Stuff all the bellyache and pork spare rib. 2.5 pounds. That's all we got, so don't burn it. Oh, you left a diaper on it? Come on, man. You gotta leave it partially open so that it can get some air and still burn. You don't want to cover it completely, you know? Let it smolder like that. Get you some of that. Oh my God, it smells so good. Mesquite wood, boy, I tell you what. Oh my God, my foot hurts. I'm sorry. Let me go back inside so I can read what you guys are saying. Okay, what time is it? Don't let me forget what time it is. The ribs went on. I gotta go check the ribs in a couple of minutes and flip them. Sorry, man. Hold on. I'm gonna get back into the shop. Hold on. Oh, it feels good in here, thank God. Sorry, you gotta see my big, fat, ugly face. But that's all I got. All right, let's get back to the footage. I want to review the footage from today. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Oh, I forgot to get my glasses too. Lone Star for Fish. Cheers, y'all. Amen, brother. Cheers, brother. Finally was able to read what you had written, man. I'm sorry. I'm getting old, bro. Shit. Ben Callahan, what's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for showing up, man. Cheers. God bless you, man. Happy Sunday. Hey, brother, tell Woogie next time I want to see him jump the truggy or the buggy off the ramps at his house. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll tell him. For sure. Any problem with the drive belt, says Hendrickson? No, you know what? Last season I had a lot of problems with the drive belts. By the end of the season, just running them on the street like that, on the X-ray. So the X-ray was basically like demolished because of all the grit and the grime that was in the road. And it killed all the pulleys and the belts and stuff because everything is exposed, you know. And so it ended up like killing the gears and stuff too. But anyway, I've got all the parts and I swapped out most of them. I just have to finish, you know, swapping out the rest of them. I've just been dragging my feet because I'm not into 8th scale anymore. I'm into 10th scale. I like 10th scale a lot more than I like 8th scale now. And so, you know, it's just on the shelf, you know. But I've got tons and tons of parts. You can see over here, all these X-ray parts. That's a fraction, you know, of what I got. So I've got everything to fix it, but I just haven't got to it. And but yeah, the belts and the pulleys and everything essentially get toast when you run these things on the street. And that's why I typically don't like running them. But if you do, you have to clean them like after every run, so to speak. So you want to take your dry belts off, and you take like a toothbrush and you clean out all the grit and stuff, you know, that's in the pulleys and the belts and everything. Because if you don't, it's going to end up killing them. And by the end of the season, they'll be toast. And it might not look like it's a big deal at first or whatever, but little by little over time, and then by the end of the season, it's history. And then you have to buy all new stuff. And, you know, unless you have all that in stock, that stuff adds up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I should be racing my X-ray. I've got thousands of parts for it, spare parts. What's up, Maxwell, dude? Cheers, brother. Cheers, man. Thank you for showing up, bro. We're just chilling out, man. I just put the ribs on the grill. Just talking about like the race with Woogie and what transpired, what happened. You know what I'm saying? And how I was driving. I was driving real aggressively because last time I was driving extremely conservatively. And then this time, like, you know, after talking to my brother and everything, we just came to the conclusion I just need to give it the beans and stop, like, pussyfooting it around. You know what I'm saying? Because not only that, like, it's inhibiting Woogie, and he hates it. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes him crash. You know what I'm saying? So just give it the beans, and you know what I'm saying, like let him try and keep up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like or if he goes faster than me, then I try and keep up with him, you know what I'm saying. But me trying to wait up for him and all this stuff, and I mean it just creates all kinds of havoc or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and we end up crashing into each other and stuff. So this time I just decided to give it the beans, and I was driving real aggressively, and a few times I ended up bumping into him and hitting him and flipping him over and stuff, you know, and yeah, you know, I feel bad about that because, you know, he's got a real expensive vehicle and stuff, you know, so took a lot of pride, you know, in building it and everything, and so you don't want to get a scratch on it, you know what I'm saying, but that's just part of it, you know what I'm saying. So in any event, that's why when you get home, you clean up all your vehicles. You know, like I did earlier, I wiped them all down with a shop towel and some Windex and some degreaser and everything. Cleaned them all up. Ready for next time, you know what I'm saying? I need to finish tearing them down and do the final, you know, inspections and so forth, but just getting it good enough for now, so to speak. And what I wanted to do was watch the video with you guys and just go over what happened, so to speak.
I'll get you in the corner though. You got more top speed because I only got one gear. Oh, shit. Pay attention.
Oh, fuck it up.
Oh. Yeah, you will. Oh, you will. Again?
Yeah, Woogie smoked you. Yeah, he did. Ah, yeah, he smoked me a couple times, man. I ain't gonna lie. That serpent freaking hooks up, dude. You better have your shit together, you know what I'm saying? Like, take the inside line and drive aggressive, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna beat Woogie.
What is up, guys? I just bought a car from eBay, and I bought it using eBay Secure Purchase. That means I bought with confidence. You don't have to worry because it's all verified through
And
Secure
so,
Purchase. You can
the
get
thing that helped me the most was Woogie's car wasn't shifting second gear. And so, I was able to pull on him essentially, and, he had to try and keep a stable, not topped out RPM, but 3/4 or whatever, so that he would stop blowing his glow plugs. And so that gave me the chance to, go at that speed, so to speak, and see if I could go faster and not lose traction or control and so forth. And it helped me learn a lot, advance as a driver, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, it was exhilarating today, man. It was a lot of fun, What? Nacho Pimp's here. What's up, Big Pimpin'? Good to see you, brother. I'm glad you made it, dude. I'd like to introduce you to a couple of my best friends here. These are the Mugen K2X pan car, 10 scale pan cars. These are my favorite vehicles. And I plan on racing these this season with Woogie or whoever else if I can get out there to my local track. And I got a couple other vehicles I'm going to be racing as well. I'm going to be using the TC3s and the Mugen MTX4Rs. So this is one of the TC3s. This is the one with the OS15 CBR. And that red body. This one would be going on it. I just finished painting it yesterday. Well, I say I finished painting it. I still haven't finished painting it, but you can see how beautiful this thing came out, man. It looks like a woman's fingernail polish, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see a woman with fingernail polish like that, she takes care of herself, you know what I mean? I mean, this thing is gorgeous. So in any event, I'm glad you could make it, brother. And I just put the ribs on, and I've got to go flip them real quick, man. Give me a second. Let me go flip the ribs so I don't burn them like I always do, man. And yeah, Woogie smoked you. And I'll catch up on the chat. I gotta get my glasses from the truck. Give me a second, guys. like I got bit by a snake on my foot. Alright, nothing beer can't take away, believe me. Sorry guys, let me catch up on the chat. I finally got my glasses. I heard Nacho Pimp was here. Big Pimpin' is here. Woo, doggy! Bro, did you catch that full start Hobeo pan car I did yesterday? No! I didn't see that, dude! The first 10 scale pan car I have ever run. Damn, motherfucker! I always watch all your videos. Where was I? I must have been drinking too much. I must have been busy making videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. Just kidding. No, dude, I can't wait to watch that, bro. Dude, you know my favorite is freaking pan cars, dude. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch this, dude. It's gonna be sick. Oh, look quick. Man, dude. That's so awesome, bro. I can't wait to go check that out, man. I'm gonna have to go check that out as soon as I end this live stream. I got the ribs on right now, man. I flipped them over, that one side. Oh man, they were perfectly seared, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to leave them any longer than I just did, you know what I'm saying? I tried to close it a little bit more so I didn't burn it, you know? Damn, Pimp, I'm gonna have to go watch that, dude. You got me excited, bro. Dude, Woogie and I were racing today. It was sick, man. Dude, Texas Aggie's gonna come join us, bro. There's gonna be 3 of us soon, man. The Texas chapter of the NITROGANG. You gotta represent.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I can't beat you in first gear.
This is where I started giving it the beans because he said, don't be scared. He says, come on, man, I can't beat you in first gear. And I started giving it the beans, all the beans. And giving it the brakes. See, look how good I started doing. Look, I got the lead for once. Look at that. Oh, you got me. Hold on.
Alright, this feels almost illegal to me.
Why they gotta make us watch a commercial?
So old
The best
and just
time.
desperately needed to be replaced. So I called a few contractors, but they all quoted me a hefty $10,000 or more for new windows, and I almost
I thought
lost
of you
it.
when I was
That's
running
my friend,
it.
he's
Oh, shit, yeah, bro. Not the princess, bro. I thought of you when I was running the 10-scale pan car. Hell yeah. It's 6 ports. And it's a .12. Hell yeah, dude. Damn.
Realtor stopped.
I can't wait to go watch that, dude. It's gonna be sick. Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? You ran me on the road.
you can see I love pan cars, man. Like, that's my life. You know what I'm saying? I got 8 scale, I got 10 scale, I got 12 scale. Have you seen this 12 scale pan car I have? Carbon fiber and everything. This thing does like 50 miles an hour plus. Close to 60 with a brush motor, dude. Yeah, that's where I was driving real aggressively and I just crashed into him. And he was waiting up for me. See, I spun out right there and he was waiting up for me. And I came in aggressively. And I'm coming in aggressively again. I take the inside line. Whoa! Oh! I can smell my ribs burning, boy. I gotta go turn them. Hold on. I gotta go close it up, man. It's too much air or something.
Oh, you hear that? That's what it's all about. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. It happens. I'm so scared to hit that damn pole shit. I've been here a few times. One time and I broke a little ball. I hit the goalpost in my baja and fucked everything up.
Okay, sorry.
I don't need brakes.
Thought the ribs were burning, man. I could smell them burning, man. I had to cover it real good, so there's too much air going in there, and the smoke and the fire was too much. It's too hot. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bitty pit. Watching me whoop Woogie Nitro's ass for once. He always whoops me.
You can get me in the straightaway.
Oh!
Yeah.
I ran into that pole today, boy, I tell you what. And I hit the curb a couple times.
I can get you because I take that inside corner tighter.
Man, we had some good racing, dude. Ah! And my shit kept going, you see that?
We think, son. Come on.
Dude, that was so much fun, man. If you guys don't like, run with other people in your neighborhood and stuff, man, try and find other people around you that you can run with, dude, because you would not believe how much more fun it is to run with somebody else. Like, you kind of lose inspiration just doing it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when you got somebody else to run with, dude, they're freaking excited, man. Love it. I wonder how the pool started to crack some max RPM from the set.
50 years ago. That's
No,
exactly why they died on you when you need them most. So we built.
There's been a lot of talk about that, about the pull start and affecting the RPMs, and honestly, it's negligible. You know what I mean? The amount of RPMs that's diminished from the parasitic loss or drag from the one-way bearing and so forth or whatever. I mean, it's maybe just a few thousand RPM max. You know what I'm saying? You won't even really be able to notice it. I mean, the thing that makes engines like more powerful, so to speak, is like the tune pipe. So when you modify or change the tune pipe and it's tuned specifically for the intake and the exhaust duration and so forth, it maximizes the scavenging pulses, and the engine makes more horsepower than it did, say, initially with whatever tune pipe it had on there. You know what I'm saying? And so when you buy an engine, they're typically designed with the tune pipe, and that's the one you want to run. because the engineers did their homework. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to improve their performance, so to speak, by like experimenting. You can, and it happens, but for the most part, you're generally better off just using whatever tune pipe it was designed for. But you can put anyone on there, for instance, and experience more RPM, so to speak, or more horsepower, because and like Dynamite, for instance, they're really good about that. They design their tune pipes around engines that weren't modified, for instance. And so they know that the stock timing numbers are going to be 221 on the intake and 224 on the exhaust, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is with the 17 blowdown or whatever, you know? And so they take that all into account. And so when you put on like a stock Dynamite exhaust or whatever on your stock engine, it's going to make a lot more horsepower than the stock muffler or tune pipe or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because those guys really did their homework. I mean, Dynamite makes some good products. I mean, that's just my 2 cents, but that's what I've noticed, you know? Like, in some engines, you know, like these, for instance, these are like IFMAR approved and all this stuff or whatever, so they have to be within a specific intake and exhaust duration and all this stuff. And so if you change the tune pipe, it's not necessarily going to help the performance of it because it was already designed around that tune pipe and so forth. But other engines that have more modifications or whatever, like a Rex Legend GMAR modified or whatever, could take advantage of like a better tune pipe or whatever for, you know, whatever it's designed for, low end or mid or high or whatever, you know. Yeah, and I think Hybrid did a study on that, and he like wanted to analyze the difference between a pull start and a non-pull start engine, and determine how much, you know, differential there was between the ultimate RPM and horsepower and so forth. And ultimately, I think he determined that it was negligible. And you know, I don't do a lot of those full start engines or whatever, but I did have one. And when I ran it, it didn't really seem like that was any kind of hindrance whatsoever. The only thing that would be a hindrance in those style of engines is the ultimate like induction and exhaust timing numbers and stuff that's been programmed or, you know, into the engine and the exhaust, you know, and of course your venturi size or whatever. But I mean, that's just my 2 cents. But what do I know? I don't know shit. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Yeah, just don't hit the pole. I know. I hate the ads on YouTube. I know, bro. If you want to get rid of the ads on YouTube, you can use this this thing called Brave. Or bash on off-road trucky or buggy. That's what I like to do with my friends. Yeah. And Woogie's trying to get me into that, and I've just never been into that. You know, he even gave me the Savage and this and that because, you know, he was trying to get me into it, and I'm trying, you know. I'm trying to do that, you know. Sorry, I got like a booger in my eye or something. Man, yeah. Oh man, the Porsche Dude, I love Porsche so much, man. Man, the Porsche. Dude, I love Porsche so much, man. And that's the thing. You can get rid of ads by buying premium, or you can get this other like thing called Brave. Where is it? There's an application called Brave, right? And you can get this application and it'll automatically block all the ads. And you can download the YouTube app within Brave and it'll automatically block all those. Well, theoretically, right? But it blocks most of them. And I think that's what this is here. So like on my YouTube stream or whatever, that's what I use. I'm not entirely sure it's, 100%. But from my experience, when I use it like on my computer inside, whenever there's a commercial, it'll automatically like block it. And so you don't have to watch it, but it'll like pause the video and you'll have like this little thing where it like spins and it looks like it's thinking or whatever, but it's just waiting for like the ad to stop, so to speak, and it'll take like 3 or 4 seconds max, before it like skips the commercial and allows you to watch the video. Yeah. So go and type in on your like Google Chrome or whatever. Go and type in Brave. Type in Brave app. My keyboard stopped working for some reason. I guess the battery's died. It's weird. I had YouTube for 5 years. I always did premium, but no Netflix. Yeah. So this new application called Brave, you can download that application called Brave and it'll automatically block all the ads. So you don't have to watch like this stuff about like when the women come on there and they're like, oh, my husband like I did assault trick and like he was hard all night and all this shit. I'm like, what the you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, my old lady's in the other room. Like, what she think I'm watching over here? Like. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it blocks all that stuff. So, like, if you got kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You don't want them exposed to all that shit, Anyway, man, I wanted to just wanted to watch some of the video from earlier today, because I'm trying to have higher quality, so to speak. So in this video, I was trying my best not to mess with the phone so I wouldn't get the Wi-Fi or whatever interrupted, that 5G signal. So I left it on top of the cab of the vehicle, which is basically the highest part in the area, you know what I'm saying, on the tripod, but not fully extended like 6 foot up, just like 2 feet up. And it worked really well, so I didn't drop signal until that one time where, I accidentally killed the stream after Hybrid came on and I was showing off my shirt, Yeah. So right here, I was whooping Woogie's ass with the orange car. There I am, right there in the front. And I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me and participating in the chat and stuff. If it wasn't for all you guys, man, I'd be one depressed son of a bitch in my room, you know what I'm saying? Crying on the side of the bed and stuff. Yeah. And hybrid with the NITROGANG, you started it all, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I found Woogie. Because Woogie was posting videos and I saw like the environment around him and it looked like a bunch of cedar trees. And I was like, dude, that looks like where I live. And so I started commenting on his videos. I was like, dude, where do you live? Like, it looks like where I live. You know what I'm saying? It turned out he lived on the other side of the lake. Oh, God. Big Boy Tours, what's up, man? Good to see you, BBT. Hope you're doing all right, man. Thank you for chiming in this morning or this evening. Yeah, because kids get traumatized. Exactly, Ben Callahan. That's not what Woogie said. Woogie got his ass whooped. What you talking about? Yeah. For once, I think Woogie, he admitted, like, I actually drove well enough to beat him on both of the vehicles. And that was only because his vehicle was not shifting to second gear. And that's okay. You know, I'm going to take the win however I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Look. Did you see Ever's video?
I didn't see you rub the
Where a
curb. I thought you missed
90-year-old threatened to kick his ass? Oh my God. Dude, I didn't see that, bro.
I hope you guys can
Oh
see
my
that.
God, where have I been? Dude, I saw where there's a Chinese lady, he hit her car, there's a Honda, white Honda Accord or something, he hit her with a Savage or something, and he had to buff it out.
Wow, Woogie's got the Works B5.
That's all I
racing
saw.
On the Kyosho GT2.
And that was a while ago.
Working on some new project milestones. Sorry for me to read without my glasses, guys. Woogie's getting his
He
fired
must
up.
have been a World War I veteran,
I'm
freaking,
gonna try the white car. That's it. K2.
you know what I'm saying, 90 years old.
OS or a X15. That'll be the next race. Kyosho versus Mugen K2X. RX15.
Man, I'm gonna have to check out these videos, dude. This is interesting. I love this shit, dude. Yeah, I don't know much about Facebook. You know, people do that stuff, and like, I just, you know, from my point of view, I just don't have time. And so, like, I enjoy watching YouTube and doing YouTube, and so, like, Facebook is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like almost keeping a journal, so to speak. I just don't want to do it, you know? Like, you gotta watch it, Texas. Ever always finds the good ones. Yeah, let me go water the lawn, guys. I'll be right back. having to walk around, man. My foot hurts. Oh, it just came out. Okay. I gotta go get another beer. I had to turn the ribs and stuff, man. I went out there to take a leak, and then I could smell the ribs. They were burning. I had to go flip them, man. I gotta go get some more beer. Y'all gotta watch my old live stream from today, this morning, when I whoop Woogie's ass, son. Right, you guys. I'm back. And you know it's Miller time. Ah. Okay, bro. Yeah, this is where Woogie was trying to run the Kyosho GT2, and it seemed like the grub screw on the front of the GT2 was loose, and he wasn't getting any traction in the front, so it kept spinning out. So he tried to give it the beam. Cheers to the high life, gentlemen. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. Thank you for joining me in the live stream this morning and this evening. Appreciate all the positive comments. All that shit keeps me going, bro. Yeah, I can't wait to run one day run with Ever, man. That'd be fun as shit. I'm gonna put the spank down on it too, boy. We're gonna go in the middle of the street and I gotta put the spank down on it, so. I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns too. I'm gonna bring out the X-ray and stuff, you know. I'm like, what, bro? You think you're fast? Okay, what? Let's go. Anyway, guys, what do y'all think about the new color of this body? This thing's beautiful, isn't it? This is actually like 4 different colors, but it's actually just one color. This is the PS40. It's a translucent paint, and it's backed with silver gunmetal. It's backed with PS42. And this is the PS40. So the gunmetal gives it the fleck, and I gave it 3 coats of this, and then I gave it 3 coats of this, and then I gave it like 2 coats of that, you know, the white. And I'm just really impressed with the way it came out, man. And I can't wait to get this thing on the road. This will be the OS 15 CBR TC3. To me, this reminds me of like a woman's fingernail polish. You know what I'm saying? Wookie was like, I can't believe you don't have this ready. I couldn't wait to fuck it out, you know? He's just kidding. All right, let me catch up with the chat because I've been talking too much. Hold on, man. All right, they're fighting at the White House. I gotta roll. Oh, shit, how funny. All right, Big Pimpin', we'll see you on the next one, Bubba. Thanks for chiming in. I stay away from all that propaganda, that crap. The politics, they say. So much like, don't get me wrong, like, I love Trump and all the rest of it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, ultimately, we're just spectators. It's like, what do they call it, the Truman Show? And they're all just playing us like puppets, you know? That's just my 2 cents. What the hell do I know? Hey, it's gorgeous, Texas. Ah, thank you, Paige. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. Definitely like that color, something different. Yeah, man. So I decided just to go with something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. You can see how it's like a bright, like pink color, like iridescent or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can't just buy this color like off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? You have to know what you're doing, so to speak. And like, I watched a YouTube, I didn't even watch a YouTube video. I went on Google AI and they told me how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw this dude on like Amazon. I said, Google AI, I said, show me Lexan bodies with PS40 paint on it. And that was that translucent paint. And it pulled up one video of the dude from Amazon who had bought that paint, and he said, he had a professional company, he had painted bodies. And anyway, it looked beautiful just like this thing. Exactly the same color. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta figure out how to do that. And so on Google AI, it said you could back it with white or with silver or with black. And so I tried all of them to see how it came out. And at first I backed it with black because I thought that's what he did. And then I backed it with white, and then I backed it with silver, and I found out that the silver was the best one because it's got like a metal fleck in it. And in the sun, you can see the metal fleck shining through the translucent, like candy apple red or pink, you know? It's a beautiful freaking color. So I put like 3 like coats of the translucent pink on there, and then I put 3 coats of the silver. And you know, you're supposed to put real light coats, and so that's what I did, because I didn't want it to like run or whatever. So I just put real light coats of you know, the red or whatever, the pink, and then I put another 3 real light coats of the silver over it. And anyway, after the first 3 coats of the red, I held it up to the sun. You could see through it real easy, you know what I'm saying? But you could see it was uniform coverage, so to speak. And so I said, okay, well, that's enough, you know? And so then I coated it with the silver, and I put 3 coats of the silver. And then I waited for it to dry, and then I put 3 coats of the, 2 coats of the white. And when I put the white on there is when it really like made it pop, so to speak. Because even with the silver, with the 3 coats of silver and the 3 coats of the red on there, you can still see through the body. But anyway, man, I'm really impressed, you know. I'm really impressed. I've never done anything like this, you know. And I really like it. Yeah, the silver makes it pop. Yeah, the candy rose burgundy. Yeah, that's about the exact color it is. And for once, like on video, it actually looks kind of like the color that it actually is, like in real life. And you can see how like this part looks brighter than like this part. It's kind of like color changing. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how your view is in regards to the light and how it luminesces through all the layers of paint. And so it adds a lot of depth. And that's why it looks brighter over here than over there. It looks dark. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's phenomenal paint job, dude. To me, this looks like something somebody would pay big money for. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, normally you just get like normal solid colors or whatever, like just basic colors like a white or an orange, or maybe, you know, best case scenario, you might get some blends or whatever, or two-tone or whatever, you know. But to have something like this is completely unfounded, you know what I mean? Like, and so I'm so happy with it. I just can't express enough. I gotta go turn my ribs, guys. Give me a second. I gotta go flip the ribs so I don't burn my dinner because I'm hungry. My stomach's growling, man. Give me a second. Oh my God. I didn't realize how much my foot is hurting, boy. I tell you what. Let me make way. Hopefully I don't burn it this time. I mean, I stuck the knife in it and it kind of went through like crispy critter. I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce on it and we'll see what happens, boy. I tell you what. Alright, just poured me another beer. Got the flies attracted like a son of a gun, boy, I tell you what. Get up. Oh, crispy. Get off. Damn, there's so many flies. I gotta close the door. Some bitch. Ah, it's hot. Can't eat it yet. Fucking hungry, man. You gotta cover it. Let it rest a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my beer and shit. Well, at least the barbecue sauce is good. Yeah, ribs look nice and crispy. I think they are crispy, boy. Hopefully they're not too crispy, you know what I'm saying? Nice and crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside is what I'm looking for. Ah, God, it's good beer, boy, I tell you what. This beer sucks right out of the can. It sucks real bad. But if you put it on a bunch of ice, Amen, brother, amen. Yes, sir. Man, I love running with Woogie Nitro, man. I wish we could run every day. I really do. Or even every other day would be better, because then you give you a chance to like get cleaned up and get ready, so to speak, so you can get ready for the following day, you know what I'm saying? Because you need time to get ready.
Got the Mugen KTS. 10 scale pencil. With the OS15 RX. Woogie's got the R9R Evo and the Serpent Cobra.
Man, I sure do enjoy hanging out with you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys chiming in the chat.
Another race.
Participating in the live streams, you know. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here doing it, you know. My old best friend, he died because he never ate anything green, and this was his favorite barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's. Yeah. Yeah, my old best friend, his name was Mighty Mike. And he used to watch me run my nitros and stuff outside. And at the time, I had a rampage. And he was like, "Oh shit, I gotta beat Josh. You know, I gotta beat Josh, because like that's what he called me or whatever." But anyway, he went and bought himself an HPI, the Baja, but the truck one, the 5T, I believe it's called. Yeah. Mighty Mike, man, he put on every bolt on onto that 5T that you could imagine, like that they had. From a Dominator exhaust, I mean, to like a Venturi, I mean, just everything that you could just bolt onto it. And that thing was so badass, dude. It would lift the front end off the ground, you know what I'm saying? When they give it the beam, like that front left wheel would come up because it had so much torque, you know what I'm saying? It would just come up. It was sick, dude. He put them street tires on there like I did on my Baja. Yeah, I miss old Mighty Mike, bro. I tell you what, man. That dude was my old best friend, man. That dude and I would hang out together every night. Like, his wife would make dinner, and they would have me over every night for dinner, man. Old guy. He's from Mexico. He was a good cook, too, but I tell you what, man. Yo, Mighty Mike, man, he always had this thing. He's like, I gotta beat Josh, you know? So his RC car always had to be faster than mine, you know? And he bought it was a little losi car. It was a little losi buggy, like a little truggy. And he made it all aluminum. I think they called it a Junior T. And he made it brushless and everything, and that thing was crazy fast, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your friend, bro. That sucks. Yeah, I know it, man. Almighty Mike. He was a window tinter. He tinted people's windows in their cars. He worked at Acura. And he never believed in eating anything green. And so every night, like at dinner, you know, his wife would put like greens on his plate and stuff, green bean salad, whatever it was, and he would just like scrape it off immediately. He's like, nothing green on my plate, you know. And so his body got depleted of like a heart attack while he was tinting somebody's window in the parking lot for $100. And he was in the building like right next door, man, and I didn't even know about it, but I had like this bottle of like ionic magnesium. And if I would have known about it, I could have gone over there and it would have saved his life, you know. But they took him to the hospital, well, to the emergency center right there down the street. And the doctor or the surgeon on site was like, you know, hooked him up to the EKG and all this stuff, measured all his calcium and everything levels, and said, well, this shouldn't be happening, but he was having a heart attack right there on the table in front of him, and he's saying, this shouldn't be happening, as he just died right there in front of him.
Adjusting this 2-speed.
And so the reason that he died was because of the way that they take the tests of the calcium and the magnesium, so and potassium, what they call like your electrolytes or whatever, they measure them in the blood, right? Well, the blood's not what's important, it's what's in the organs. So what's in your heart, you know what I'm saying? So, and in the bones or whatever, but there's not a test to measure for that. And so what happens is the body, the brain, senses that there's a lack of calcium or magnesium or so forth in the blood, so it'll leach it, it'll take it out of the organs and put it into the blood to keep you alive. And you know, over time your body just doesn't have any more stored up, and then you start to have like atrial fibrillation. The heart starts to flutter, and before that you'll start to get like what do you call it, your hand cramps up, you know what I'm saying, maybe your leg muscles and stuff, you start getting all these cramps and stuff. And then you know what happens? That's a magnesium deficiency. And then you know what happens after that is like your heart cramps up, and that's what they call a heart attack. Yeah. And that's all from not getting enough calcium and magnesium from green leafy vegetables. And nobody does. And then on top of it, they, you know, in this country we drink coffee. And so the coffee, it takes 50 molecules of magnesium to synthesize 1 molecule of caffeine. So it'll steal the magnesium out of your organs and your blood to synthesize the caffeine to make you feel like you're going faster. You know what I'm saying? And so in this country, in the United States, like, you know, the #1 thing is like heart failure and other stuff. And they don't realize it's because people don't get enough green leafy vegetables, and they drink all this coffee and it depletes their organs. And they have these irrelevant tests that test the calcium and the, you know, magnesium in the blood instead of the organs. Yeah, so my best friend's dead. But it's not their fault. It's his fault, you know. Because he wouldn't eat anything green. He was stubborn. It is what it is, man. Yeah, beer is loaded with vitamin C. Right, Motorcycle Journeys. Hello, I just subscribed. It's Ben from Phoenix's. Is that right? Oh, cool, man. I'm glad you could join us, bro. My old lady, she told me a lot about you, man. Well, I say that. She didn't tell me much, but she did allude to me that you know who you are, so to speak, and that you guys were friends and so forth.
What's up, brother?
So I'm glad you accepted my channel, bro. Yeah, I had a motorcycle when I was younger. It was a Kawasaki KX, or KDX or something like that, like 125. It was one of those enduro motorcycles when I was a little kid. I was like 15. Boy, I tell you what, I thought it was hot shit on that thing, son. I tell you what. Man, I ended up like racing all the neighborhood kids with their go-karts and stuff, and they couldn't take it that my motorcycle was faster than theirs, And so they cut me off, and I ended up like running over the back of them, and I flipped over, and like,
finally,
dude, I was doing like almost 50 miles an hour, and I went like head first, and that big old helmet like pulled my head down, and I could just barely see the ground in front of me. And I went like this to put my hands out, you know, like well, in our country they got this thing. It was called the Greatest American Hero, back in the 80s and stuff. And this dude would fly around, and his hands were like this. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, if I could just do this, and then like I'll land, and then I'll roll. But no, that's not what happened. I went like this, and my hand hit the ground like this, and then my helmet went like this, and went boom. And the helmet crushed that bone right there. Boy, I tell you what, man. As I was flying through the air like this, like the helmet was so heavy, my head was like this, because the helmet was so heavy, it just thrust my head like that. And I couldn't pull it back forward, but my eyes, I could see the eye. And on this eye, I could see behind me. And the motorcycle got stuck in the go-kart between the engine and the tire, and the front tire got locked up, and it went like this. It flipped over, and I was holding it like this, and I was trying my hardest to hold the handlebars, and I went flying, dude, and I went flying off the front of it. You know what I'm saying? We're doing almost 50, bro. Yeah, and so I broke my arm, and when I landed, I was wearing blue jeans.
Ruby says he's ready.
And I got a big ass strawberry on the side of my leg over here, like all the way down. And man, by the time I got to the hospital and stuff, they had to cut off all my blue jeans and stuff. Oh my God, that was the worst pain ever when they had to peel off that scab because my blue jeans turned into the scab. You know what I'm saying? Holy Jesus, that hurt so bad. Oh God. After that, I was like, I'm done with motorcycles, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Oh, God damn, bro, I know, man. Amen, brother. I owned a motorcycle salvage yard in the 90s, said Paige.
I gotta go to Home Depot first. All right, let me get this thing fired up. We're gonna get the TC3 fired up.
Yeah, man, thank God. Yeah, man, brother. Thank God I'm okay, man. Can't even imagine, bro. That sounds so painful. I totally understand. And what's even worse is, like, after we crashed, like, my friend, his name was Freddie Comparini. Like, he was in complete denial. He saw me go flying over him, like as he was driving the go-kart, and like, cause he cut me off, he went like this to the left, cause like we were approaching the finish line, right? And I said, oh hell no, right? So I downshifted him, and I was pulling on him, right? And he said, oh hell no. So he went like this and cut me off, and like, so I ran right into the back of him, right? And the engine was here. So the engine was here, like in the back left side of the go-kart, and the tire was right here. And like my tire got wedged right in the middle, and I flipped over, and like he was sitting right there, and he watched me go flying over, you know what I'm saying? He's laughing and everything. And then after, like, you know, because he was a real little guy, you know, he was a younger kid. 3 or 4, probably about 4 years younger. And so he wasn't strong enough to start the go-kart, like, after we shut it all down, and he saw me flipping, like, so anyway, so like out of this corner of my eye, as I was flying through the air like this, I could see the motorcycle doing revolutions, and I want to say it did like 3 revolutions in the air before it landed. Boom, and hit the ground, and came, you know, and Freddie Comparini in my brother's go-kart that we had modified to do 50 plus miles an hour, like, anyway, like, he wasn't strong enough to start this thing. So with my broken arm and everything, right, I'm holding it like this, and I'm trying to start it so he could go get help. And I finally got that damn thing started with my right hand. I'll tell you, I can't even make this shit up, dude. Yeah, so he had to go take the go-kart to go get help because the motorcycle was all jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they called this dude. His name was Cliff Altman. He was our family mechanic, and he came and picked up the truck. With the truck, and he came and picked up the motorcycle, and anyway, I want to talk about that. Boosted Woogie Smack Talk. Yeah, bro. There we go. Yeah. I love talking smack. Amen. Boosted. Good to see you, brother. I love you, bro. Man, I made some ribs. I'm ready to try them right now. I think it's cool enough. I can't believe it. I didn't burn it for once. It's actually edible. I better go. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support, man. And the sub, man. We'll see you on the next one. You trimmed the wheel wells on the body yet? No, I haven't trimmed the wheel wells on the body yet, bro. I drank too much yesterday and I couldn't do it. And then today, I had so many chores and stuff. I just didn't have time. I got a lot of pink in there from the smoke penetrating the meat, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's so good. It's probably got a 1/4 inch of penetration where the smoke penetrated the meat and imparted the flavor. Oh my God. There's a mesquite charcoal too. I typically cook all my meats a lot more, but this is actually edible. Usually when I cook it a lot more, it becomes worse than beef jerky. Oh my God, it's so good. It's like that paint job. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God. I'm sorry I have to eat in front of you. like a little piggy. Alright, let me go give it to the neighborhood fox. We got neighborhood little foxes out here, boy. I tell you what, she walks around when she got the little teats and all the little babies. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell the mama foxes got all the little the little mama pouches where it's like the milk is coming out on the bottom. Alright, that's enough of that shit! Let's get serious! My boy Boosted, bro. Where have you been? Look how good I look with my shirt on, bro. Ooh, son. I look like I belong in a Foley's catalog or something. Somebody give that man a contract. Red Bull should sponsor me, bro. No, seriously. Look how good I sport that shirt, bro. I'm not kidding. Somebody better call the cops because this is about to get serious. Look at that guy. It looks like a... What happened to him? Oh, man. Woo-wee, boy, I tell you what. If he look any more slick, he'd be on TV. Oh, wait, what's that? He is on TV. Iran just surrendered. Iran ain't gonna surrender nothing. They like surrendering little boys. What do they call that? Sharia law? Take that little boy. Don't get me wrong, I love Iranian people. I love the Iranian culture. I love Iranian food. Like, you know, my old boss was Iranian for over 20 years. I worked with this guy, a multimillionaire. His house was, $7 million home back when I worked with him back in 2000. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be double that now. It's, $14, $15 million home. And I learned Farsi, Persian. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never saw anything wrong with those people. I love those people. I love the Iranian culture and everything. Like, and there's so much propaganda and stuff, like in the media. Oh, I had a news flash across the top of my screen. Yeah, there's a lot of propaganda in the media that'll make you think you should hate some people or whatever just because they're from a specific country because our country's at war with them. What a fucking bullshit, man. Those fucking people are awesome, dude. You would not believe how humble those people are, you know what I'm saying, and how down to earth and stuff, and you realize how much you take for granted, you know what I'm saying, there's just some really good people, dude. And like our what do you call it? Our media will spew propaganda to like make you think something that's not true, so that you will like condone something that the government wants to do. So I don't know what their motivation was, as to, you know, as far as like trying to take over Iran or whatever. What the? I don't know. I don't pay attention to politics or whatever, but what I know is like, you know, from just my experience, like from the Iranian people, and I met a lot of them. Well, I don't want to say a lot of them, but you know what I'm saying, like just from my experience of the few that I've met, like, you know, these people will take you into their home and like treat you like family. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like any Texan would. And so, you know, I don't understand all this propaganda that they got or whatever. Maybe I'm just, you know, closed-minded or whatever, but it's not Iranian culture. It's a handful of Islamics. Oh, that caused all the mayhem. Yeah, the Ayatollah or whatever that guy is. Yeah, and then '74, they had the last revolt or whatever, and that's why my friend Omid left. His family like got him out of the country when he was born, because they didn't want him like trying to live in that country when the war was going on. You know what I'm saying? And so Omid went to Germany, and he grew up in Germany. He spoke German and everything, English, but he was Persian. He spoke Farsi, and he was my best friend for years. And when the Twin Towers came down in 1999, I mean, like, the FBI and everybody showed up, like, at our office, you know, because, like, they thought, like, maybe Omid was involved, and, like, you know, he had something to do with it or whatever. And it turned out, like, he was going to the same university as those people and hanging out at the same coffee shops, like after school and all this stuff or whatever. And so they had our phones tapped and all this stuff. Yeah, rock and roll. So a lot of rock and roll. So anyway, I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me, man. I don't know. Ultimately, I just want you to know, like, from my point of view, like, how thankful I am that you guys have, like, chosen to support me and come along with the journey. And, you know, it was all because of a hybrid that started it all. And, you know, when I met Hybrid, he was doing, when I first came across him, he was doing the Fly Sky GT3B receiver, like, fail-safe thing. And so that's how I found him. And, I subbed to his channel because he was doing RC stuff, and I said, okay, cool, you know, like, I'm into this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give him a chance. And years went by, and, you know, we started communicating, and I realized, like, the dude was just like me, you know what I'm saying? Just a regular dude. And so, like, you know, he was communicating with me or whatever. And, you know, we're all just trying to learn in the journey, so to speak. And so he had a problem with this, like, WL Toys A959 with the dog bones falling out. I hear you.
16 years old.
And I was like, just put some fuel line in there.
No, man, me too. I'm like, 50 what?
And so after that is what really like solidified like our relationship, so to speak, because he realized that like I knew what I was talking about. Yeah, Dimitri's a hub of nitro. Yeah. And yeah, it's Dimitri's the whole reason why I'm here is basically what I'm alluding to. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this live stream right now. And I wouldn't be running Nitros with Woogie. Wouldn't be, I probably would have given up on this, you know what I'm saying? Or probably would just have like one electric or something, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
But when I saw Hybrid or Dimitri, and he was so enthusiastic about the Nitro, and it reminded me of how I was on my first Nitro, and I had the Kyosho GT1 with the BMW body, and I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't wait for Saturday to come, because I mean, I didn't know anything about it, but like the dudes at Hobbytown, those dudes knew everything, right? And they were running those cars. And I would go there, and there was a Fry's parking lot that was adjacent. Now, at the time, I was into building computers, and I still am. But anyway, like, that's why I was there, to buy computer parts. But they were running those little RC cars, the Nitro ones, in the front, in the parking lot. Yeah, Boosty, yeah, it's the enthusiasm that he has for Nitro is just addicting. Yeah, it reminded me of the great times that we had. Amen, brother. And so, when I saw those little Nitro cars, yeah, what's humbling is that he doesn't even see himself like that with a big head or anything. He just loves it. Yeah, amen, brother. And I mean, even though I've only got like 600 subscribers or whatever, to me, that's like 600,000 or 300,000 or 3 million or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, to me, it's all about like the humble and the passion, like, just like Hybrid, and that's what motivated and inspired me. Yeah, 2-speed baby, exactly. And, mere fact that I've only got like, a few hundred subscribers or whatever, like, is irrelevant, because the few of us that are into this, we know, you know what I'm saying? And like, you're hooked just like I am, you know what I'm saying? And like, there's no hiding that. And that's why we're here, you know what I'm saying? And we'll all grow together, and that's just the way it is. I got my first Duratrex back in 1998. It was crap, but I fell in love with it. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hey, Paige says, I first saw Dimitri running his Nitros at the Oval Track back in Staten Island. Yeah. Facts, brother. I gotta get out and do the life events, yeah. But I'm back into it. Hell yeah, bro. I know, man. I had like maybe 17, 20 different like on-road nitro vehicles and so forth, off-road and so, and September 2016, I decided, you know what? I'm done, man. I'm done being taken advantage of. And I quit. Not only that did I quit, but I quit forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a job with like Austin's like most premier architect firm, and on my 10-year anniversary I quit because I was supposed to get a $30,000 bonus, and then they said no, we don't do that anymore. And I said, oh no, you don't understand. Like, you know what I don't do? And they said, what? I don't work here anymore. And so ever since then, I've been on my own. Fuck those people, man. Everybody taking advantage of me my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of being taken advantage of, you know? It's time for me to get ahead. Fuck all those people, man. Sick of them motherfuckers, bro. That's my life, bro. That's what happened. I went from having like a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath house, 2-car garage, 5 cars, multiple vehicles, all this shit, to having nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got absolutely nothing now, except RC cars and depression. And that's why I'm here. Because all you guys keep me going. Yeah, that's the whole truth of the matter. And that's what happened. So I love all you guys, man. I'm sorry. Sorry you had to hear all that. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Off the guy, what's up, Bubba? I haven't been back to Staten Island since 1979. The track is the same, except it looked other than tether court. Off the guy, my friend. Boosted, it's Miller time. Yeah, my boy. My boy Boosted. Love you, bro. God, I love you, dude. Sent me a picture of 32 as a Miller. Hell yeah, dude. You know what time it is, son. You don't mess around, bro. I spoke for myself. Carl Watts? Carl Watts? Carl Watts? What are you talking about, bruh? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willa? Man, back in the day, dude, I used to do pole vaulting, bro. I used to have these big old muscles. Everybody thought I was on steroids. I need to get back into it, man. Sick of being fucking depressed, you know what I'm saying? Fucking 50-something years old now, man. And no more fucking time left for me, you know what I'm saying? TexasHill, here for you. Anytime, my friend. Thank y'all for the gun. And you know what's fucked up? We're gonna spill the beans for the first time in real life. Spill the beans. Yeah, this is why I do it. Because I'm sick of being depressed. Yeah, tomorrow's a big day, Carl. I'm listening. Anticipation is making me nuts. Hell yeah, bro. And you know what sucks, dude? Is like, more than anything, your own brain can take advantage of you and make you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Your own brain can fuck you up more than anything. And I think that's what happened to me. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Because, like, your own brain can be your worst judge, so to speak. It works on RCs. I work on RCs when I'm depressed. Yeah. And I have to do live streams so I don't like fall victim to that bullshit anymore. My lights all fucked up. I have to do live streams so I don't fall into depression anymore. I'm relying on you guys.
I don't know how successful I was, but I tried.
Sometimes I get.
So anyway.
Sometimes I get haters. That say bad things.
Yeah, later,
It's
guys.
okay.
Appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man.
Because the vast majority say positive things.
See y'all on the next one, guys.
Maybe you notice how much I've become.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get to Home Depot and buy some.
Been doing a lot more lives lately.
Yeah, Texas.
Maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know.
All you guys, man. Thank you for all your support.
I'm about to get 49.50. And stay out of the head, yeah. Hobbies like this help. Darkness comes quick, but people like us help. God bless you, brother. Here for support. Amen, bro. Yeah. And I was talking to my boy Texas Saggy earlier. And for my whole life, like, you know, I avoided, like, any type of, like, personal interaction with anyone.
All right. Very good. I can hear you. Good job.
Oh, you know I will, bro. CE3GT, good bro. Hey, I'm glad to see you, man. God bless you guys, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry. I messed up the quality. It's so bad. Why I have to watch myself? I was trying to like focus on the image quality. Hey, do you guys believe in aliens or is it just me?
Yeah, I believe in aliens too, man. I think
Bro, man, I freaking love Hybrid, man. I watched the old live streams when he had it back in his bedroom and stuff. And I remember the first time he posted the video of, like, when, like, Melissa was in the car for the first time and they were going on the date and all this stuff. I was like, oh my God. He was so impressed, you know, and Melissa was so impressed too. And they were friends before that, you know. They exist. There's no way we're the only people here on Earth. Exactly, exactly, Boosted. No. Dude, it's fixing to rain, bro. The hell? Why is this thing facing the wrong way? Man, it's fixing to rain, bro. Hold on, I gotta go close the windows on the truck. I leave my shit open, bro. I'm out here in the country. We don't have to worry about folks stealing from us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I leave my doors open and everything. All the windows. You know what I'm saying? Like, And now the rain's coming. I gotta close shit up. Damn, I didn't close it all the way. Maybe I should have. I just closed it so it was just like a little bit from the top, man. I'm thinking twice now because it looks like it's fixing to come down. Sorry, guys. Let me go close the windows real quick. We're gonna watch an old hybrid live stream real quick.
Peter Piper used the smart buying tools from Amazon Business and positively prospered.
When we hit the pothole, I was worried we'd be stranded for hours.
Savage street speed. Give me a second, guys. Hold on, I gotta close the truck again. Shit.
Yep, no second, no third, first gear.
What's up, NITROGANG? I hope you watched the last video because the results on the first gear speed test I got on this Savage literally blew me away. I'm gonna put some clips here of the speed runs I did with this Savage.
Oh! That was scary.
Damn, man, they're in the fucking clouds out now. Yeah, hybrid was young back then, boy. I tell you what. Man, I'm over here walking around like I got a chihuahua biting on my ankle, boy. I tell you what. You ever had a chihuahua bite your ankle? It's not very painful, but it's just a little painful. You're like, what the fuck? And you try and kick them, you know what I'm saying? And then they move out of the way. Oh, I hate those little dogs, man. Stump their guts out.
Hey guys,
Yeah, I miss my boy Rugged RC, man. I hope he's okay. I'm gonna have to get in contact with him. I got his phone number. I'll have to call him, man. See what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Where's Rugged? Anybody seen Rugged? Rugged's been MIA, bro.
I think I said, oh man, not good. I think I solved the problem of running standard clutch. This clutch that will work. And that is, someone asked me to do this video.
Where's Ever?
And I've been waiting, trying to find 5 by 12 millimeter by 4 millimeter factory consocial bearings. So that's
Oh, Ever's got to sleep because probably got to work.
for the price and as many as you get. And this is about the best deal. So
Yeah, Hybrids the most dedicated of all time. And so just so you guys know, I'm coming up second.
let's see if this is gonna work like I plan.
I think Nitro Pimp's time to come up second. So maybe I'll come up third. That's okay. You guys understand how important I think this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nitro is everything to me. Yeah, I love it, dude. I got electric cars and I just don't run them.
Screwdriver like that. I got a little Milwaukee ratchet screwdriver. Yes. See if this will fit in here. And it will. So I put the river shield
Let me get the ribs, see how they came out.
right there to keep trash out of the boom and frequency or anything. What I did right here is, I believe this is a Traxxas.
Looks like I burned it.
Maybe Whiten flywheel, or just regular Traxxas flywheel for a 2.5 or 3.3. I can't remember if I got. I had to dig through my car.
What's this? I gotta sip 2 serpents together and make the computer ultra live. Road session is here. Hell yeah.
Let's throw this in and see.
It's important to teach the kids, otherwise the kids can't check on their own. Yeah, I know, man. Oh my God, this is so good.
I'll find it, man. This is just a test fit this.
I didn't burn it for once. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got so many. This is. You gotta make a see.
gonna work or not. And I'll tell you, man.
Oh my God, I'm sorry you had to see this.
So, it is heavy compared to this flywheel also. Like super heavy.
Oh my God, that's so good. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. I'm so hungry. It tastes so good. My stomach feels better.
And I just stuck the.
I appreciate all you guys boosted.
Composite.
Page,
Clutch
Next
keys
Level,
on.
Xavier,
Nothing
Hybrid,
wrong with
Wookie
that. I believe I
Nitro,
could make the.
Texas Aggie. All you guys, man. I truly appreciate it. Even though I don't enunciate enough and say thank you for all that you give me. And even Rugged RC. Rugged RC hooked me up with the engine mounts for the Serpent Vector. HPI Savage. HPI Savage giving me so much stuff like you wouldn't believe. Even a lawnmower, man. I mean, and I'm truly grateful, you know, for all I've received. And I'd just like to say thank you to all you guys. I mean, even every single little comment that you make makes a big difference. Even though you think it doesn't, and you're just like chatting or whatever, it makes a big difference.
Yes, sir.
And I'd just like to say thank you.
You actually need to come back. And here. Almost pretty close.
Sorry.
Exhaust. I found the exhaust. I'm looking at team. It's
I know you don't want to see me do that.
it's on this side of the car. I'm gonna try.
You know what they say, right? It ain't over to the fat lady's thing. Well, you can just consider me the fat lady, son. Oh my God, I've been drinking way too much. Okay, it's over. Sorry, guys. Fun is over. You got fired. You all got fired. You understand that? Party's over, gentlemen. Ah, nice guitar. You're multifaceted. Steve Ray Vaughan. Play some Stevie. Okay. Oh, God. Don't do that to me, bro. Come on, man. I'll play some Steve for you when I get some new strings, bro. My strings suck so bad. You won't believe it, man. They don't even resonate, man. It's sucky. It's so bad that I don't even want to play my guitar. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. so bad. Oh shit. It's all out of tune and everything, my key.
Before agricultural growth,
oh my god, it's horrible. I gotta get fired. I got fired. I'm sorry, bro. I drank too much, and I don't have the 145 down, and you just witnessed it. It's very bad. Sorry, but next time we're gonna rip the 6 string. It's gonna be sick. I'm out, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta run a different engine.
We all got fire. We all got fire. We all got fire.
See, I got that color, so